Hi, this is Spencer Colgan from Spencer Colgan is Wallpaper, coming to you from the beautiful Tampa Bay area. Now, while one of my sheets is booking, I want to show you the professional setup of a professional wallpaper installer. This is a wallpaper table. This is your typical table that can handle everything up until you get into the 54-inch goods. But if you wanted to handle 54-inch goods, you would simply extend your table with another 2 boards. But these boards are made of special basswood, and it has a certain self-healing to it, so if you happen to penetrate it with your knife, it's not the end of the world. It's not like soft pine, okay? On the edge of the table, now let me just start at the bottom. Here are trestles. There are 2 trestles, they're called, okay? This is like real old-fashioned wallpaper hanging. Okay, these are trestles. These are very strong supports for your table above. And here is our straight edge, and this runs the length of your table, longwise. On top of the table, now the one I'm showing you does not have a, it's not flush with the table. You'll see that little lip there, which is not the end of the world. But you could router out the wood and put this flush with the table if you simply went down 1/16 of an inch after putting this on the board and simply creating a fence, and then you router this out 1/16 of an inch. But what it does is that it allows me, when I have to trim my wallpaper, some wall coverings like textiles, and even vinyl that you have to trim before you put it on the wall. You have to cut it. Where do you cut it? Well, you may want to cut it on a flat surface, and this is your flat surface. So you would put your wallpaper on this surface here, like this. And then if you want to cut it square, meaning straight, you have to square it up with something, especially when you're dealing with patterns, right? And so that's when this straight edge would come in. You simply take this straight edge, place it over the metal. They come in magnesium. They're coated specially so that your blade does not penetrate them as long as you don't cut it improperly. And so now I have a fence or a guide in this. And those of you who do carpentry, you know all about fences. And then I have a metal against which my blade will slice this paper in a straight line. Okay, now this thing will cost you about $40 to $60. So will the metallic piece underneath it, or if you get magnesium. And the trestles will literally cost you $70 a piece. Okay, and the boards, depending on what type of wood you get, you can make your own, in which case you should coat them with polyurethane. But these particular boards, they come from the online paint store, and I'll tell you the unique thing about these. You want your boards to stay together when you're doing your wallpaper layout, right? Let me show you the unique thing about these boards. If you've ever put furniture together, you know all about that. And there's the hole. Sort of like tongue and groove. What's the benefit of that? You don't need your boards moving when you're cutting your wallpaper on top of the table and you need it to remain steady. So there you have it. That's the whole setup. This is a tool that a professional wallpaper installer needs in order to get the wallpaper on the wall efficiently. This is old school, and you want this in order to cut your wallpaper properly, especially if you're doing any cuts that are not done on the walls themselves or on the ceiling, wherever you're cutting it. So if you have any questions about this, I purchased mine at the online paint store, and they're located in Los Angeles, California. If you happen to contact them, tell them Spencer Colgan sent them. The owner's name is Vern, very nice guy. He'll give you an assessment of what you need. He'll spend the time with you to tell you This is what you want for your particular project. This is what you want for your particular needs. He's very good. And so spend the time with him and it'll be well worth it. And just let him know that he spent a lot of time with me. So I appreciate it. So this is Spencer Colgan from Spencer Colgan is Wallpaper. Please click on like. Please share this with a friend. And please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching Spencer Colgan is Wallpaper, and I'll see you on the next one. Any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Thank you.